Hello and welcome to this Ingram Microcloud Dynamics 365 Accelerate Program video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dynamics 365 Field Service. Not only that, we're going to be looking at the digital transformation and how a field service technician's role really is evolving and how Dynamics 365 Field Service is really going to enable that evolution even better. We're even going to have a look at some cool case studies and even have a sneak peek into HoloLens 2 as well. So that's enough of an introduction. Let's get started. Firstly, before going into the application in more detail, what I want to do is just take a look at why would you want to transact Dynamics 365? What's the value to you and what's the value to your customers? So firstly, with Dynamics 365, we're going to look at the whys. Firstly, why, if you're not currently transacting Dynamics, why aren't you? And basically, we've created a Dynamics 365 Accelerate program, which enables you to look at all those reasons why maybe you're not currently transacting Dynamics, and we just make them not a problem anymore. So whether your sales team isn't ready to have those conversations, you've never done it before, you don't have the skill set, you don't want to take focus away from your current business, that's fine. We do all of that for you, which I'll go into in a bit more detail. But I want to spend some time looking at actually why you should be transacting Dynamics 365. I mean, one of the first key points that we see is around churn rates. Now, we actually see statistically, and this is a global statistic as well, that Microsoft 365, traditional Microsoft 365 resellers tend to have a churn rate of around 25%. And that's not customers moving from Microsoft onto G Suites or anything like that. So Microsoft don't see that churn, but the partners are seeing it. And actually, when you add Dynamics 365 into your offering, we see that churn rate drop to less than 5%, which is incredible. So you're looking at, going from that churn rate, 25 to 30%, right down to less than 5%. And actually, if you're a reseller that's transacting Microsoft 365, Azure, and Dynamics, that churn rate drops to less than 1%. You become very sticky to your customers. You become that one-stop shop. And it's just, really great value. So not only do you keep more of your revenue, you're adding a new revenue stream. And as we're going to look at shortly, you're going to grow your existing revenue streams as well. So you can increase the average revenue per user by 80% on Office 365 users. So great increase in revenue there. And one thing we also see is if you transact Dynamics into an Azure consuming customer, you're likely to double their spend over time. Now, don't get me wrong, the total cost of ownership for the end customer ends up being less, but actually their Azure spend is going to double. So it's that really incredible value that you can actually lower their spend, but lower their overall spend, but increase their spend with yourself, which is really valuable. And actually, you're going to get all their business into the cloud, which again is really valuable. And then you've got the Azure penetration as well. We see that you're actually 10 times more likely to transact Azure following a Dynamics 365 sale over an Office 365 sale. So again, it really shows the value of Dynamics. Dynamics is that beachhead product. Once you have Dynamics 365, you're going to want Microsoft 365. You're going to want Azure. So those applications and solutions just follow. And we've seen partners that have added Dynamics 365 into their offering and have actually grown their revenue on Azure around 300% year on year. And just for reference, Microsoft 365 has grown 80 to 100% year on year. So massive growth in those two revenue streams, as well as the growth in Dynamics as a new revenue stream. And as you're about to see, the highest Microsoft rebates for our silver and gold partners. So Dynamics 365, this is in the UK, has a rebate of up to 31%, whereas Microsoft 365 and Azure have only up to 14%. So depending on the SKU and depending on the deal size, you're looking at a very good rebate. And not only that, but also some of the best margins when it comes to Microsoft solutions as well. Anything from 24 to 30% margin, dependent again on the SKU. So you really start to see that the revenue potential for a reseller transacting Dynamics is pretty big. And actually, by leaving Dynamics 365 out of your offering, you're risking losing that customer. Not only are you not taking on about 40% of the tech spend in your end customer, so you're gifting another partner all that revenue, but what you're also doing is potentially hindering your own business with that customer. And this goes back to the churn. You think about it, if you're not offering those solutions and someone else is, then they could take all that Office 365 business, they could offer them Azure, but Also, the other problem that we see is that those customers are then maybe pushed onto another CRM or ERP solution, let's say Salesforce, for example, and then pushed towards AWS. So you're actually hindering your own Azure business by not transacting Dynamics 365. And again, I'm going to get onto it later, but we've actually made it very easy for you to start transacting Dynamics with no risk and no investment, but I will come to that shortly. As you can see, the opportunity is massive for you, and it's also big for the end customers. We see a return on investment for end customers. This was actually a study that was done recently, completely independent. It wasn't a Microsoft study, but but customers using Dynamics 365 see a return on investment for every dollar spent of $16.97. So the return on investment is massive, and that goes back to that churn rate again. If you're adding that much return on investment for your customers, adding that much value, they're going to want to stay with you for longer. And again, I'm just going to reiterate that point. You become that one-stop shop for your customers. You won't lose them, and you're going to add so much value. So now we're going to take a bit of a look into how the role of a field service technician really is evolving. And now just to take a look at some of the top trends that really are driving digital transformation in field services. Today, there really is a rising expectation from customers to receive an improved, timely customer service experience. The rising need to differentiate services and offer an increase in customer satisfaction is more prevalent now than ever before. These expectations will continue to grow, and therefore organizations using field service management software must ensure there is improved communication between field staff and the customer, ensuring that services are delivered in an efficient manner. Today, the rise of the mobile worker is on the increase, and it's only going to continue to grow. According to the Global Mobile Workforce Forecast Update, the global mobile workforce is expected to rise from the current 1.45 billion to over 1.87 billion by 2022. And keep in mind, those statistics were in place prior to the global pandemic, which is going to force more organizations to drive more mobile working. So those numbers could be, massively increased. With an increasingly wide range of field service and mobile roles available, the role of a mobile worker is more prevalent than ever before, as is the use of those mobile applications. So there is a statistic to show that by the end of 2020, 75% of organizations are expected to use mobile applications for technical projects. Access to mobile or remote working solutions enable staff to have 24/7 immediate retrieval to all information they would have if they were based in the office. By providing employees with the right tools to do their job at the point of service, you really are going to be empowering them to efficiently record job-related information, reduce their admin and any paperwork, as well as increasing efficiencies throughout the organization. By making the move to mobile, organizations can gain a competitive edge in achieving maximum efficiencies, such as increasing staff capacity and productivity, and improving compliance and customer satisfaction. Additionally, there is also an increasing demand for this type of technology to be implemented from the mobile workforce in order to enable and enhance the way they carry out their day-to-day jobs. With today's generation now being more digitally savvy, there's a growing demand not only from staff, but a growing expectancy from organizations for staff to be able to use mobile apps and technology. According to Gartner, SaaS remains the largest segment of the cloud services market to significantly grow, and by 2021, this will account for 45% of all software options. The rise of SaaS is more predominant than before, with consumers using subscription-based services such as Netflix, Spotify, or even magazine subscriptions. Subscription-based services are fueled by the adoption of cloud computing and SaaS solutions, which are regularly used on a day-to-day basis, such as Office 365, Gmail, and Dropbox. This evidently reflects that the market is growing substantially, with the future of businesses gradually migrating to a cloud-based model. Moving to a SaaS-based model guarantees a range of benefits. Your organization can ensure smooth, efficient transition, removing the pressure to run your infrastructure, ensuring increased capacity for your internal IT teams, and reducing physical space taken up by servers or hardware. Additionally, staff don't have to worry about managing physical hardware, upgrades, software updates, or security risks. Everything is managed via a fully managed service. The growth of technology will ultimately have a significant impact on the field service management and how organizations operate within their business. Emerging trends include the role of IoT and automation within field service, AI, big data, and analytics. By 2020, it is reported there will be 20 billion IoT connected devices in use. IoT and automation within field service allows organizations to optimize and automate processes from scheduling to predicting whether an asset has an issue. For organizations, IoT provides groundbreaking improvements as IoT deployments make delivery easier, faster, and more secure for customers by enhancing services, increasing engagement, assuring compliance, and strengthening security. Together, IoT as part of a field service management solution like Dynamics 365 Field Services ensures that work is completed not only efficiently, but it also encourages proactive monitoring, which in the long term prevents unnecessary work or escalated issues. And number 5, data really is the new oil. Data is one of the most important elements within field service management, with 80% of organizations stating it is critical to meet their strategic objectives. However, it is what an organization does with that data that helps them improve the way their business operates and enables them to gain efficiencies through strategic decision making. And this is where analytics plays a significant role. Businesses can use analytics generated from their field workforces to help improve on performance throughout all areas of their organization. Furthermore, by harnessing data from historic service delivery, analyzing this and taking advantage of AI and other technology, it really will help organizations make predictions and informed decisions required in the delivery of future service. For example, service demands versus resources, or impact on operational costs, as well as identifying new opportunities. By doing this, businesses will be able to identify insights for immediate actions, leading to more efficient service delivery, proficient operations, and happier customers. The world of field service is changing rapidly as consumers are being influenced by faster, more efficient digital platforms. So customers' expectations surrounding service, response times, convenience, and value really are rising. Many field service organizations are turning to digital transformation to help achieve lean and efficient operations, and while simultaneously remaining competitive. Digital transformation is defined as the application of digital capabilities to processes, products, and assets to improve efficiency, enhance customer value, manage risk, and uncover new monetization opportunities. Leveraging rapidly changing digital transformation, digital technology such as big data, IoT, and machine learning really is allowing companies to capture more data than ever before, providing new insights and understanding into customers, as well as unlocking operational efficiencies. Here's 7 key benefits of digital transformation in field service organizations. Unlock internal process efficiencies. Real-time operational intelligence gives managers insight into all aspects of their service operations, while end-to-end field service management automates the entire service supply chain. This eliminates paper processes and reduces the time from initiation to invoice, transforming service delivery from reactive to proactive. These technologies allow organizations to reduce operating costs and focus more on the overall customer experience. More accurate demand forecasting. Predicted demand provided by IoT and big data technology allows organizations to collect real-time data and leverage advanced forecasting algorithms to predict the optimal window for service visits rather than simply relying on historical data. Moving towards predictive maintenance. When remotely connected, IoT assets stream real-time data, which enables organizations to model and predict potential issues. Preventative and condition-based servicing and maintenance replaces reactive service, greatly reducing costly interval-based service visits, miles traveled, wasted repeat visits, and the risk of downtime due to failure. Optimized scheduling. Optimization takes planning, scheduling, and routing processes to the next level, ensuring that the right technician is dispatched with the right equipment and parts to the right place at the right time. This increases productivity, boosts customer satisfaction, while reducing costly repeated visits. Empowered employees. With mobile capabilities, field technicians can check their schedule, dispatch notes, make updates to orders, view inventory, get complete visibility into a customer's order history, and more. Technicians are also better equipped to identify upsell and cross-sell opportunities that can positively contribute to the bottom line. Meet rising customer expectations and increase customer satisfaction. The latest field service management solutions allow enterprises to truly connect and engage with their customers like never before. With self-service portals as well as personalized real-time field service information like details of the technician's identity, ETA, and likely visit duration, as well as the ability to capture customer satisfaction information via surveys following a visit, field service organizations can boost customer engagement and loyalty. Redefining business models. Digital transformation is causing tremendous changes in how companies are doing business, with many organizations moving from selling products to selling much more profitable services. This approach, known as servitization, reduces operational costs, creates new recurring revenue streams, and allows competitive differentiation. So what really is the future when it comes to Dynamics 365 field services? And as I've already alluded to there, the future really is Dynamics 365 field service when it comes to a field service organization. You know, all those things that I've just talked about, moving from a reactive model to a proactive model, utilizing data and AI and IoT, really enabling a better customer satisfaction and customer loyalty, really redefining those business models and really improving productivity and just overall, you know, satisfaction of the employees, but also satisfaction of the customers. Dynamics 365 field service really enables that transformation to happen, which we're going to go into now in much more detail. And now we're just going to take a look at how Dynamics 365 field service really enables organizations to do so much more.
Modernize for the digital age with connected field service tools built to drive customer satisfaction and technician productivity to new heights. Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Field Service helps you deliver a seamless end-to-end service experience, where world-class CRM capabilities converge with powerful machine learning, mixed reality, and IoT technology to create a single, integrated solution that is transforming field service management. Built-in intelligence helps you unlock valuable efficiencies, reducing operational costs and empowering your technicians to resolve cases faster. Stay connected to your customers at all times with Azure IoT sensors that transmit real-time data into Dynamics 365, giving your technicians the ability to monitor a customer's equipment remotely and accelerating response time when an issue arises. Your customer's IoT-enabled device has detected an issue, sending an automatic alert to Dynamics 365. The alert immediately creates a new case file, which in turn gets routed to your next available Tier 2 technician. First, the technician attempts to resolve the issue without impacting the customer, sending remote commands directly within Dynamics 365. But this issue requires an on-site fix. To contact the customer about the repair and schedule field service, the technician can choose from a number of different channels: phone, email, SMS, support web, and even social sites. This omni-channel capability helps your technician quickly reach the customer, gather the information needed to create a work order, and schedule service as soon as possible. The automated system intelligently assigns an available technician, factoring in the technician's skills, proximity, and equipment inventory. The assigned field technician receives a push notification with the new booking and reviews the details of the work order. The customer receives an alert that the technician is en route. After arriving on site for the service, the field technician can get step-by-step instructions in Dynamics 365 to ensure the fix is performed with maximum quality. Using state-of-the-art mixed reality remote assist in Microsoft HoloLens, the technician can even initiate a video call with a remote expert to gain additional live support with real-time context. With the upcoming guides functionality, field service organizations can increase process efficiency with real-world instructions available on HoloLens. When the repair is complete, the customer signs the technician's touchscreen, receives an auto notification that the case has been resolved, and gets back to business as usual. Dynamics 365 for field service helps empower your organization to deliver real value to customers, reducing downtime, maximizing quality of service, and engaging them with experiences that resonate. Transform your service experiences today.
And now just to spend a few slides really looking at Dynamics 365 field service and what it enables an organization to do. Starting there with scheduling resources intelligently, really being able to, as a field service technician, know that you're going to a job that you're fully skilled to do and fully prepared to do. You've got the information that you need. The fact that the people, for example, in a call center who are booking those appointments for the customers, they're able to filter down by different demographics and different geographies. So, for example, I'm based in the north of England. There would be no point in a field service technician traveling up from the south of England to come and fix my boiler, for example. It makes much more sense for someone in the area to do that. So being able to be very clever about how you're booking appointments using the universal scheduling, but really being able to enable an organization to save money, manage their inventory, really manage their field service technicians properly and manage their time most efficiently so they can be the most productive field service technicians that they can be. There's some really cool bullet points here as well around, prevent service calls by remotely detecting and resolving issues before they become a problem using the IoT sensors. That was mentioned earlier on the slide around digital transformation. IoT in field service is going to be a big part of that. Dynamics 365 really enables an organization to do that. Transform your business from a cost center to profit center. Moving from a scheduled service model to just in-time predictive maintenance triggered by IoT data. So it really does enable an organization to change the way that they deliver services rather than being reactive, being much more proactive. 360-degree view of customer assets. It really does enable you to get that overall look of your customers, really get those customer insights as well. You can see at the bottom of the slide there. But really utilizing data, I mentioned it earlier, data really is the new oil, and Dynamics 365 is the best way to harness that data to look at not only your internal, your field service technicians, maximize their productivity, make informed decisions, but also look at your customers and look at their assets and really make the best decisions and provide the best customer experience. Another key topic that I think is really important, ensuring first time fix. There's nothing worse than waiting a number of days for a field service technician to come to only find that they can't actually fix the problem that you've got. So really being able to, I mentioned it before, but when someone is the dispatcher and they are booking those appointments, for them being able to really ensure that the field service technician go into that customer, go in to see their problem and going to help them, is fully equipped to do that and fully skilled to do that. So you can really ensure that first time fix. Again, You're not wasting multiple visits, you're not wasting miles, you're not wasting service technicians' time. You are making them productive, but in ways where they can actually provide good customer experience and drive better customer loyalty as well. So there really is, a lot when it comes down to this, ensuring that the issues are fixed first time. You can see here some really great bullet points that show how that is done. But really, for me, I think it's just really important to show that actually Dynamics 365 Field Service really does enable so much more and really is a great solution for organizations that need field service management software to really help their field service technicians be more productive. Again, issues being first time fixed, it's another thing that's driving better customer service and driving more customer loyalty, but also employee satisfaction. There's nothing worse than being the field service technician going to an appointment and you can't do anything. You're the one that's going to get complained at. And Dynamics 365 Field Service really does prevent those things and really does drive a better customer service experience. And this is the last slide now, just on these bullet points, but one that I thought was extremely important because it was one of those digital transformation points that was really dominant in the earlier stages of this video, where turning an organization, a field service organization, from a reactive model to a proactive model. And that's what Dynamics 365 Field Service really enables an organization to do. With all the data, with all the AI, IoT, machine learning capabilities within Dynamics 365, you really are going to be able to transform a field service organization's business and really help them, digitally transform. There's some really great solutions as well that you can add on to Dynamics 365 Field Service. You can see there that you can give technicians access to in-context help using Dynamics 365 guides. And there are other mixed reality tools. You may have seen, HoloLens 2 that really does support field service technicians. There's also Dynamics 365 Remote Assist. So video calls to maybe more experienced technicians that can consult in real time. Again, really enabling that first time fix, even if the field service technician on site isn't fully skilled to deal with the query in hand. Being able to use Remote Assist. And you don't actually have to use Remote Assist through HoloLens 2 either. You can use that through a mobile phone. So it really is a powerful application that you can get added on to Dynamics 365 Field Service. You really are enabling that first time fix better. Continue to track all service activity, even when offline, including accessing work orders, customer data, and asset information. Again, really important. You're not always going to have a great signal if you're out on the road, or so being able to do a lot of this offline, really powerful. So I really think, hopefully you've seen in this video so far how Dynamics 365 Field Service really does enable a field service organization to do so much more and really help them transform their business moving forward and really taking on digital transformation. And now we've had a look at the application, but not only that, we've had a look at how it's impacting users and how users' roles are actually changing over time with the evolution and digital transformation. So now, really, I want to focus on you as Microsoft resellers and cloud resellers wanting to get started with Dynamics 365 and just show you some of the ways that we can help you get started. And the first thing that you can do today is to get in touch with us. So you'll see our website there across the bottom, microsoft.ingrammicrocloud.com/dynamics. If you go to that website, you'll see the Learn More form that's on the right-hand side of this slide. Complete that form and click Accelerate Today, and let's get in touch. Wherever you are on the planet, whether it's North America, Canada, across EMEA, in APAC, we have got the best Dynamics minds on the planet. And we want to support our partners as best as possible and support partners that potentially aren't ours yet, that want to grow a Dynamics practice. We can do that for you very easily with our Accelerate program. So get in touch with us. We're more than happy to help, support, just give guidance if that's all you need right now. But we want to talk to more and more partners, Microsoft partners, and non-Microsoft partners. If you're currently selling other CRM or ERP solutions, other cloud solutions, maybe you haven't even moved into transacting cloud yet, get in touch and we can talk to you about how we can get you started with Dynamics 365. We'll talk to you more about the why and more about the how as well. But yeah, it's very simple. Just go on, fill in that form, click accelerate now, and one of our Dynamics 365 experts will be in touch to talk to you more about it. Now, this slide might look like a lot of links, bit of information overload, but I just wanted to highlight this because there's some really great resources out there to help you as well, not just from Ingram Micro and our experts, but also Microsoft. It is a Microsoft solution, so they're bound to have a lot of resources available. You can create trial and demo environments. You can do learning paths. You can watch YouTube videos on demos and overviews and case studies. There's all sorts of stuff that's available to you. And again, we harness all this to make sure that we've got the very best of what Microsoft offer and the very best of what Ingram Micro offer to ensure that we're supporting our partners as best as possible when it comes to Dynamics 365. And just to highlight a couple of the links that were actually in that Dynamics 365 toolkit, one of them is the Dynamics 365 Consultations, a really great resource that's provided through Microsoft. And it's completely free of charge. If you're an action-packed silver or gold Microsoft partner, then you can access these completely free using your advisory hours that you get as a partner. And you gain access to a partner technical consultant focused on Dynamics, focused on a particular area of Dynamics as well, whether that's Business Central, customer engagement, or unified operations, or even the Power Platform and human resources. So all those different areas of Dynamics 365 and the Power Platform, where you can get real one-to-one support from an expert at Microsoft to help you really upskill and really get you started in the best possible way, alongside Ingram Micro. There are also Dynamics 365 learning paths. There's over 300 of them. Now, there is one in particular that I would highlight to start with, which is Dynamics 365 Fundamentals. Really great learning path to have a bit of an overview of every single application that is available. And I'm not going to lie, it is about 12 hours long, that learning path. However, if you're interested in that kind of training, then that is something actually we provide at Ingram Micro, which takes around 90 minutes to 2 hours, and we can deliver that face-to-face over Teams, but we can deliver that training. And, but I would definitely really highlight the Microsoft Learn. I think, as I say, there's over 300 learning paths. So if you've got a particular area you want to put your focus, be it Business Central, maybe you're interested in Dynamics 365 sales, there will be multiple learning paths where you can start off at a very light level and then go more into the deep dive, more into the functionality, more into specifics, and more into the technical side of things as well. So Microsoft Learn is a brilliant place to start looking as well. Another thing that Microsoft provide completely free of charge are these technical journeys for success. So whether you're at the point of getting started, whether you're at the point of, you've started and you want to grow your practice or you want to optimize your practice, again, Microsoft have got these technical enablement sessions that they provide completely free of charge to take you from beginner to expert in Dynamics 365 and the Power Platform, all areas of Dynamics as well, whether it's customer engagement, unified operations, or Business Central. These are available. They are free of charge. So again, we're really highlighting here that not only do we have a lot of this stuff with Ingram Micro, and we provide training and we provide the support and the implementation services and so on, but we really want to harness the best of what Microsoft has to give our partners the best possible foot forward when it comes to moving into Dynamics 365. And just to really highlight that as well, we really do have the best resources to support you. So whether you're at the point of starting, whether you're wanting to grow your practice, or whether you've got a good Dynamics practice and you want to optimize that, we've created what we call the Microsoft Partner Journey. And this is very much focused towards Dynamics 365. We do also have these for Microsoft 365 and Azure, but this one very much focused on Dynamics. And what we've done is we've built out a process and all these resources from technical and sales enablement and marketing enablement, both using Microsoft resources and Ingram microcloud resources as well, brought together to give our partners the very best experience. And again, as I say, the best foot forward when you want to grow your practice, or when you want to start your practice. We've got the resources to do that in the best possible way. And this is just proof of that. And again, this is all free of charge as an Ingram Micro partner. So get in touch. We can go through this with you completely free, have a bit of a consultation, so to speak, a bit of a catch up and a chat to see where you're at, where you want to be, and how we can help you get there. But one thing's for sure, we can help you get there because we do have the best resources. And as part of those incredible resources, we have our Dynamics 365 Accelerate program, where there is no risk and there is no investment to our partners that want to get started with Dynamics 365. We take on a lot of the hassle, a lot of the work for you to make it so much easier. To the point where we've had partners where we've trained them in Dynamics with our free training, and within a week we've had our first opportunity. It's incredible to see, and it's amazing the amount of value we can add to our partners. Everything that we provide is really valuable when it comes to Dynamics 365. We've taken those reasons from before of why partners aren't currently transacting Dynamics and made them no longer a problem. We provide everything from the point of view of, as I say, let's say you're getting started. We provide that training. We help you get started. We provide pre-sales collateral so that if customers phone up and they want a conversation about CRM, ERP, you can do that much more confidently. We provide you with those elevator pitches and battle cards to do that. We also provide you with a pre-sales consultant as well. We have Dynamics 365 solutions architects all over the planet that want to support partners, and their role is to jump on calls with our partners to their customers to scope out those opportunities and ask those questions, those business process questions, to really understand the Dynamics 365 opportunity. So you can learn from the best as well. And to even find customers, we provide you with marketing. We provide you with email campaign marketing. We provide you with social media marketing. We provide you with anything that you need to help you market Dynamics effectively. We've seen partners that we've provided these collateral to start marketing on LinkedIn and Twitter. And it's absolutely amazing to see, and they're generating a lot of interest. And then with our pre-sale support, we're helping them actually win those deals, which is really valuable. And then once we've won that opportunity over, and the customer's very excited about Dynamics, we've demonstrated the solution to them, and they know that's what they want. That's when we can bring in our elite service providers to actually deliver, the actual implementation. They can scope out the opportunity, understand it properly, even in more detail, to understand exactly what's required. And they deliver the implementation and they deliver the ongoing support. And what's really valuable to our partners is not only do you, as our Ingram Micro partners, get to sell the licenses and own the relationship with your customer, so you get all the licensing revenue, all the nice Microsoft rebates, you also get a percentage of the implementation and the ongoing support costs as well. So even if you have nothing to do with that, you're still getting revenue on that, and you're still able to support your customers. So you become that one-stop shop. So we really do provide you with everything that you need in order to actually start a practice and then also optimize that practice. So you can offer your customers even more. You can grow your customer base and grow your business beyond maybe what you thought was possible. And we also provide lead generation services as well, using tooling like Cloud Ascent from Microsoft, and then also our own lead generation platforms to really support you in growing your business. So there's so much that we offer all as part of this program. And for me personally, I think it's the best Dynamics 365 program that's available on the planet. There's nothing else like this. We have the best people all over the globe that support our partners, and we're seeing opportunities come through very quickly. So you definitely don't want to miss out. And I mentioned we have the best elite service providers on the planet, and this isn't all of them. But just to give it an idea, we really do have those, whether it's in the UK, across EMEA, the US, we really do have the best elite service providers and Dynamics partners that can provide the implementation services and the ongoing support for you and your customers to ensure that your customers have the best Dynamics 365 experience, and to ensure that your customers stay with you. You become that one-stop shop. You're owning that customer relationship through these partners that can provide amazing professional services. And as I say, it just ensures Dynamics 365 experience is a very positive one. So thank you very much for listening today. I really hope you've learned something around our Accelerate program, why you should be transacting Dynamics, the amazing resources that are out there to help you, including, our Ingram Microcloud Dynamics 365 experts, as well as the resources that Microsoft have available to you. And again, we can support you in finding those resources. We have the Dynamics 365 toolkit. We can provide that to you. We have our Microsoft partner journey. We can provide that to you as well. So feel free to get in touch using the Dynamics 365 Accelerate website, and we're more than happy to help. And I really hope you've learned something about the application as well, and how that using Dynamics 365 can really enable an organization to do so much more. There are many more videos like this coming and more available now, so feel free to watch those as well, and you can learn more about the other Dynamics 365 applications. But if you would like a demo or anything like that, feel free to get in touch. We're more than happy to have one-to-one sessions also. Thank you very much.